The jobs of FF14 have detailed lore when it comes to their practices and the people who wield them. Where the art comes from is also documented. When it comes to the warrior, we know it originated with a mountain tribe living in Albaltha's Spine, a mountain range in the far north of Aldenard. But newly acquired knowledge concerning a phantom job in the Occult Crescent may just tell us how the warrior job was created. As we learned more about the city-state constructs recreated on this island, we learned the phantom jobs were remains of lost martial and magical disciplines, employed by the 12 city-states of Eorzea during the 5th Astral Era. Many of the arts we ourselves use today started off as fragmentary. Summoner, for example, we had to work with a Sharlayan scholar to unlock its secrets. And Scholar was taught to us through a surviving denizen of that era.
Get to the point, please.
What I'm trying to say is, the phantom job Berserker may just be the precursor job to the warrior. Let me explain why. During Shadowbringers, we encountered the spectral Berserker in the Hero's Gauntlet. Many of us were glad to see this iconic job of the series in Final Fantasy XIV, and we noted how similar it was to the warrior. Clearly the Berserker was the inspiration for FF14's spin on the warrior, but not knowing what world the Berserker came from, we left it at that. With Berserker popping up again in the Occult Crescent, and it being tied to a lost city-state of Eorzea 1500 years ago, allows us to link both jobs together in lore. This Berserker had many similarities to the one we fought previously, but this time he was wielding a two-handed axe, the preferred arm of the warrior. So my theory is, the Berserker was a principal martial job utilised by one of the city-states in the War of the Magi, one that was likely wiped out by the others. As of right now, we don't know which city-state it was, but what if we know where the descendants of this city-state are? The mountain tribes of Albaltha's Spine. What if these people are their descendants? They retained the arts of the Berserker, and over the centuries refined the art further, toning down its rage-induced traits, granting them more control and incorporating techniques from other disciplines such as the Marauder. This would all result in the birth of the warrior job. In this modern day, that same tribe appears to have lost many of the warrior's techniques, which is why Curious Gorge and his brother ventured outside the mountains to revive the job art.
We always thought Curious Gorge was more like a berserker even back in the day.
You're not wrong, and I have another theory to share with you. What if the warrior was mistaken for berserker this entire time? We know individuals who train in the warrior art struggle with their inner beasts, and the rage that fuels it. Kinda sounds like a berserker before you even think of warrior. Perhaps the name of the berserker changed over the centuries, possibly even due to mistranslations, and by the modern era it was known as the warrior.
You mean the warrior we have been using all this time is the berserker?
Well, mostly. Don't forget, Curious Gorge's knowledge and that of his brother is fragmentary, specifically when it comes to the warrior techniques and the mastery of inner beast. Perhaps the techniques that really made a berserker have been lost to time, but they are still touched upon by warrior, but not enough to be the genuine article. I think Curious Gorge and Broken Mountain would love to get their hands on this info, and in my personal headcanon, they are the first ones I'd seek out upon our return to share our new insights.
To be fair, there are people all over Eorzea we should be updating about this place, not least of which Surata Karito and Sitoto. They will wanna know about Archive.